Take this moment, since it's not about me, I'm not the special guest today in this episode. We got BlackOni here. So this is the man of the day. So let's take this moment right now, to give the listeners here a chance to get to know you and give ourselves, to get to know you too a little better. So as far as we know that you're a streamer, but give what kind of streamer are you?
Yeah, so I'm an action RPG focused streamer. That's kind of my main genre, but I do a lot more than just that. So I do first person shooters and I do fighters. Those are kind of the other two genres that I like to establish my brand as focusing on. So this covers, Warframe,
Hey,
Ghost of Tsushima,
hey.
um, Neo 2, any of the Souls games. I love those games. I'm about to jump into Kingdoms of Amalari Reckoning, because I actually never played that. And then in terms of like first person shooters, I play a lot of COD. I play Doom. I play Apex Legends and Hyperscape. I haven't played
Mm.
Hyperscape or Apex in a while, but those are kind of just within the genre of games I do like to play. And then with fighters, I play Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mortal Kombat 11, Street Fighter 5. Again, I haven't played some of these games in a while, but it was just kind of what you would expect to see in terms of the style of game or genre. And there's just like a lot of indie games that I play in between that as well. But in addition to streaming, I do art as well. So my main job is a graphic designer and illustrator. That's what I do for all my freelance work. And then I stream. I stream as an entertainer, as an enticer, and educator. So people come into the stream kind of looking for all of those three things, and
Yeah.
that's my mission to deliver that.
All right, we got some layers there. I got some layers we could unpack. And since we got listeners both on YouTube, which want a quick shout out to those watching on YouTube. Thank you for watching, like, comment, subscribe. And since you are watching with the minds, you get to actually see my man's slight little flex in his background. We got Morgan, we got some Chun Li back there. What I'm saying? Oh, we got is that Captain Marvel?
It is. It is.
And we got, is that my girl Rogue in the to the left of Morgan?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. So
That's
NBC two.
Redstone.
That's a Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That was my girl in that game.
Mm-hmm.
So
Morgan
oh
was
yeah.
the main. That was my favorite character to play in that game.
I see, man of culture. I just knew. I just knew. And then Tax over here, he was a Nash player. She doesn't know about any of such things. But
I didn't even get to see you play Rogue like that. I used to wipe her out.
what? I told you good night, sugar. No, that's the explicit line. That's all I told you. That's all you heard.
I forgot you played her. I never see you play her against me.
Nah, you forget because you couldn't tell what type of relationship Rogue had with Dash. You were like, "Are we friends? Are we more than that?" And then all she told you was just "good night, sugar." You didn't know how to take it. You're like, "I don't know what that means."
Hey man, we can first attend again on stream.
Yo, we make it happen. I still got the sticks, Just gotta.
I remember growing up playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. My boy, his handle was Hitori, but his name was Tyrone. And he made Rogue, and I made Morgan. So whenever Morgan and Rogue were fighting each other, he'd be like, "Oh, come here! I'm gonna get that speed real quick," because that's obviously for kissing Morgan. So I love that like little dynamic that they added to the game that allowed you to take a little something from each character. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, the speed up, the power, or the defense, or you just get like bulkier. Yeah. See, girl had it all. I'm telling you, shoot.
Yeah, I learned not to pick characters that she'll get speed from, because then she'll loop you for a while if you're not careful. So
Yeah, that infinite.
my whole team's power, so I wasn't even tripping.
that game had too many infinites. That's my only complaint about that game.
It was a quality. Almost everybody had like infinites.
Mm-hmm.
Almost a lot of people had it, but I guess not enough.
Some were easier than others.
Some were easier than others. like the Iron Man one, that was like, oh man, that good. This good luck with that. That was just execution on execution. But before we get too carried away, I know how we could get hella carried away on the Marvel's Capcom 2.
Mhm.
So I know that you also mentioned that you do some graphic design work on the side. So as a creator, as an artist, how are some ways that you bring that to your Twitch platform? Because that's especially nowadays with Twitch, they're trying to expand what the platform is more so than more than streaming video games. It's also a place for creators
Mhm.
to express themselves, find an audience. So how do you uh, have been taking advantage of that through your streaming?
So part of it is what I do with my visual content on my own channel. The emotes and the overlays and the animations, all that stuff is just done by myself. The video that plays before stream starts, all that's done by me.
Oh wow!
So
If
whenever
you have
people,
any of that to share, sorry, if you have any of that to share, I know we do got like the Zoom, um, the function share function up. We could take the time real quick, get it up for anyone watching. Especially I would like to see it, but
yeah,
if you so feel to, you know what I'm saying?
sure. Let me do a little share
Just a little
screen.
curious, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to see if we can.
Let's go with. I got a lot of screens open. Holy crap! Hold on. I gotta figure out which one.
Uh, Story
Uh,
of my life, I would be like, got 20 Google Chrome tabs.
right. All right. Let's see here. So go to the About tab. All this stuff was kind of set up by myself.
Mm.
Uh, in terms of the actual stream that you see when you're watching, let's go to just a VOD real quick. And yeah. Oh, so like any of this stuff, any of this overlay stuff you're seeing is just stuff that I put together and made a thing. Let's see. When you're playing, like the overlay is pretty minimalistic. Like I don't like to have too much stuff going on the screen while the stream is going on, but this is just one of the ways. I don't know why it's taking so long to load in. This is just one of the ways that like I kind of show that I am an artist and this is one of the games that I play, obviously that I love, but it's another way to kind of talk about visual design whenever we're looking into new environments or even just like the camera angles that we use or still frames because it's got a photo mode. Sometimes we just jump into that and start playing around with some of the effects. Um, there's like if you like to do many different things, there's ways to kind of incorporate that into your stream. So, visual design is like a really big part of who I am. And we talk about that a lot with the outfits that you can wear and the contrast that you can create with the different outfits. I think the same play session, I ended up unlocking a new armor and we started playing around with that and some of the visuals for that. Let's see.
I know you're talking about like how the Ghost of Tsushima gives you the what's the called the black and white. We were able to get like the old samurai movie feel, the aesthetic. Um, you're talking about where you talking like referring to that mode and how you could take like certain pictures and the effects. Um, is that
Yeah.
I was just saying? Is that you were referring to?
I was just referring to just photo mode in general. Like while like anytime you're doing any of this stuff, you can stop the action midway and enter photo mode. So like right now, like they're about to do a showdown, and I screwed
Ah,
up. So yeah, so I messed that part up. But like I could take a screenshot whenever I want, and I'm playing on hard, so like I like to play with a little bit of an extra challenge so that people watching are just like, is he actually going to die here, or is he going to make it through? There's always that question. Uh,
yeah, and I know it goes to Tsushima when it gets hard. It's like every move gets way. It's like there's more risk with
yeah,
every move. Like a lot of attacks could just bring your health down to like super low, and then um the engagements get trickier. It's trickier for sure.
Yeah, so even these straw hats, like I think on normal mode, like that just would have been a breeze, but like I almost died there. I almost died. I
Like
was
real life. It's like, oh, dude.
y'all didn't see that.
Yeah.
I didn't almost die. Nah, it's fine.
What?
No, it's funny you said something about the photo mode because like even recently, like I bought Need for Speed Heat just because I saw this guy on Instagram, taking pictures of these cars and like that were from the game. I was like, I thought this was like real life, so I bought the game specifically to like take the in-game photos and stuff, and I actually used it for some album art and stuff. And like I used to do that with like Smash Bros. Melee. I played so much, I would even go to the photo mode and take like really dope photos too. So it's not something I hear people talk much about, but I think it's cool, especially like in Need for Speed Heat. Like they really give you a lot of like photo editing tools inside the game and stuff like that, so you can get that real like synthwave aesthetic pretty quickly on that too.
Yeah. And then this is let's see if I go down to the intro. So this is the intro that plays whenever I start the stream, which is just another BlackOni. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if I should turn the volume off because it's like DMCA song. So like it's not DMCA free. So I'm gonna just turn it off.
That's a good call. That was a good call right there. I was just like, yeah.
Trying to look out for y'all. If people want to hear the song, like it's a dope song. That's why I added it, but it's not a song that's like free to use. I was willing to take the hit on any income that I'll get on this because it was just too good to just not.
Oh, was that a 2B? Was that you working on
Yeah,
was it using like Illustrator?
Well, I was using Photoshop, so I'll even show some of the stuff that I've done. Oh my god, like I have a lot that I haven't even uploaded.
Hey, Overwatch. It's been a while. I see some Overwatch.
Yeah, Street Fighter. I used to play PUBG. A lot of this is like older footage, but stuff that I put together into this video. So you'll even see different hairstyles in this, like shorter hair. My hair's a lot longer now, but I had an afro in that one. I had just gotten my locks in some of these clips. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, I still see your definitely team locks on as even till this day.
Yeah. The Witcher, that's one of my favorite games of all time. Like, good lord, so good.
Well, you said a Witcher or Guilty Gear?
The Witcher.
Oh,
Guilty Gear is great too, but The Witcher is like that series blew me away.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
There's a lot of games I played on stream. A lot.
I'm definitely feeling this intro. So we basically definitely know that your history with gaming or with streaming with gaming, for the viewers, this is definitely a passion of yours, and you even found a way to bring the passion of gaming and for your art and graphic design to the same platform. And how do you see yourself through what you do now, where do you see that going in terms of bringing out your art on your platform? Where do you want to see that go? That's basically what I'm asking. Where do you want to see your art go from your platform?
So a few years ago, I did a Kickstarter for the comic book that I'm running, called Anikara.
Oh, I gotta hear this.
Yeah, it is a post-apocalyptic story, basically set way into the future after the world has been reborn. And so this image here is a t-shirt design that was for the Kickstarter that will be available afterwards as well. I still haven't finished the book though. Things have been really, really insane on my end. Like this is some of the stuff that I've uploaded to DeviantArt, but like there's a lot more that I've been doing in terms of like commissions for other people, like these emotes that I'm doing. I'm trying to get some emails done for T-Pain, but I did some for Snoop Dogg. And I did some for like a bunch of other broadcasters as well. So like my main thing right now is just making sure I can pay my bills, that I'm doing all of my that I'm doing everything that I can to continue doing artwork as like my main thing. But there are, these more emails that I've done for other people. I've done logos for other people. I'm doing marketing decks. I'm in the process of doing marketing decks for some other people as well. But there's a lot that's going on with regards to all of that. But in terms of just what I'm doing with my artwork on Twitch specifically, I just want to continue doing what I love to do. And one of the ways to do that is to showcase what you got, showcase all of your talents in whatever ways that you can. And so one of the ways you do that is by putting these up on social media, or you stream them as well. And people come in, it's like, yo, can I hire you to do something for me? Like, I want to commission you. And so that's another way, if you're an artist, for example, that you can even get more clients just by streaming it and showing what you can do. Being on other panels, being on other podcasts. There's some more emails I did. So there's just a lot.
Yeah, no, I definitely see you keep yourself busy, whether if it's with your own personal projects or if it's just working on a project that's either being commissioned or for another streamer or client. And like you said, you really got some. Oh yeah, no, that is nice. Oh, Chun.
Yeah, I'm really digging the art. I'm really digging the art. That's dope.
Thank you. I don't know why this is
That's deviant art for you, though.
Yeah, I know. Please go to the next thing. Oh, okay, that's cool. Like, there's a lot more that's on here that I just haven't uploaded yet. Like illustration
again, like roll again.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Quiet. Miss Marvel. Like this right, the chic I did was a commission. This is one I just wanted to do for fun. This is actually
Starfire.
Yeah. This is a pretty old piece, and this one is too.
Yeah. I do like, so you definitely like especially by like your style of art. I see how I
Bro, that game is 30 years old. It ain't spoilers no more.
Yeah.
I was just like, at this point,
if you ain't known this, that's a you problem.
That's a you problem. It's like, bruh.
But yeah, that's just Storm, Black Panther. Like, I was hoping at that point that this movie, the X-Men movie, was going to be dope, but it wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah, did Marvel got the rights back to that or no?
I know they got the rights to Spider-Man.
Or Marvel/Disney.
It's like kind of.
Or does Fox still have that?
Nah,
X-Men still.
Okay. Damn, son. All right, it might be a while.
Yeah. No, but that is dope. And then I know we're gonna definitely post all this information. But where can people, tune in for your streams? Can go, or where to find your artwork, find your work in general?
Yeah. Streamerlinks.com/BlackOni will give you links to all of my stuff. But most of my social media platforms are BlackOni, aside from DeviantArt, which is JBlaze06. That was like my old moniker, like old. That's what I used to go by.
Throwback tag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And to change it, like someone else on DeviantArt already has BlackOni. I don't know if they got it like when I made BlackOni a thing, or if they just had the idea before then. But I feel like it would just be too much to tell them to get a new username, because I could, in theory, do that. I do have the trademark for BlackOni, but I'm just like, I'm not really too worried about it.
Nah, you got the trademark. You got to push the issue, man. That's what we about to do with Floor Seats.
It's like, you sound like you're a nice guy, but it's time you
brand consistency is important, bro. You blow up and then that BlackOni start getting attention and it ain't you. Nah.
You gotta come off that.
That is very true.
Yeah,
I haven't
but
been using DeviantArt that much, so that's why I'm not really tripping too much.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like
no,
I think the latest upload I have on here is 2 years ago.
latest. Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's the thing. You don't hear people don't bring up DeviantArt in conversation. You don't hear it as much
Yeah.
these days. When but
So like, just curiosity,
excuse
do you have
me.
like a Patreon and Gumroad too, all that stuff?
I have a Patreon. Again, haven't been doing too much with it because of all of the streaming and commissions and working on this comic book. Like I've got a lot of different priorities right now. So doing a Patreon consistently right now doesn't make too much sense just because I am doing commissions. If I wasn't and I was making like more fan art or more stuff that I was making on my own, I would definitely be doing more Patreon. But because I'm doing it this way right now, I'm not. So there will be a time when I do that. And there will probably be a lot more lewd art on there as well, like lewd variations of the
Oh,
illustration.
trust me, because that shit sells.
No.
Shoot, if you can make an OnlyFans for that, that'll
I
be the
set
next
one up for that specifically. So yeah, it's gonna be for lewd art.
Yo, man's already ahead of the game.
Listen,
Man's already
it's an OnlyFans, all right? I got this. I've
OnlyFans.
already got the gears churning for that.
Oh, my man's thinking 20XX out here, y'all. That's how you gotta move. That's how you gotta move.
Yeah.
Oh,